Hey, it's Coach Maggie, certified health and wellness coach, and I help women get out of the overwhelm of trying to get healthy by teaching them how to make easy, simple diet and lifestyle changes so they can start living their best. Today, I want to talk about 5 pitfalls to healthy living. And a lot of these you probably know, but I want you to think about how they fit into your life. First of all, it's so important to change your mindset. So often we have those inner things going on inside of us that prevent us from really reaching the results that we want. For example, have you always thought to yourself, well, I've always struggled with this even as a child. Maybe it's your weight, maybe it's your confidence or lack of. Maybe you've just always had stomach issues or some other thing. And all too often you think because you've always had them, you will always continue to have them. Maybe you've given up even trying. You've tried lots of diets. You've tried going off certain foods only to find yourself going back to them. And so unfortunately, you keep saying, and so if you keep saying, I can't do this, it's too hard, it's too expensive, it won't work, then it won't work. It will be too expensive. The more you tell yourself, you will get exactly what you tell yourself. All right, so number 2, unrealistic goals. This is a common one, and part of it is because of the advertisement out there. Think how often you see commercials or ads, whether it's on social media or in magazines, and it's showing men and women, and they're taking this one little pill or shake or whatever it is, and they say things like, I didn't have to do anything, I didn't have to change my diet, and I lost 25 pounds. Or this pill, suddenly they go from being sad to feeling great, but then later on you hear about all the side effects to taking that pill. The fact is, it takes time, it takes work, and it takes effort to make those changes. The other issue is sometimes, again, because of these promises that we read about, we think this thing, whatever it is only going to take a short amount of time. But the fact is, it's taken years for you to get to where you are, so it is not going to happen in 21 days. It's not going to happen in 30. You want things that you can start doing, implementing, diet changes, changes to your lifestyle that will work, that yes, will take time, but they're things that you can live with, and your life will be better for it without any negative side effects. Number 3 is resistance from friends. This is a big one. Chances are you've got that group of friends, and so often friends and family, instead of encouraging us, they're there tempting us with a cupcake, or they're there to say, you've tried diets, you've done this before, it's not going to work. And unfortunately, often because of that, we give up. The thing is, a lot of times those very people have been on their journey and they've given up on their dreams, and unfortunately, they're hoping you give up on yours. And this is not to say anything negative about them. But again, if you surround yourself with people that are continually doing the things that you know you shouldn't, that aren't healthy, then chances are it's going to be hard and it's going to be a pitfall for you making the changes you want to make. And instead of maybe getting rid of all of your friends, come up with solutions. So for example, if you have a group of girlfriends and you're used to going out maybe for drinks on Friday night, maybe come up with a different suggestion. Say, I can't Friday night, my Friday nights are busy, but on Saturday, hey, let's go to breakfast or lunch. Or maybe you pick the place where you're going to meet, and it's somewhere where you'll find options that will work for you. But again, be prepared, because there are going to be those people. And this isn't to say they're bad, but unfortunately, many times there are people who've tried and not succeeded. The next one is don't obsess over food. Now, this may sound strange, but I see too often people posting and reposting these posts with these decadent desserts that literally are a heart attack on a plate. And then sometimes when I've made comments, they'll say, oh, well, I was just doing it for fun. But again, the more we think about certain things, the more we're going to crave those things. Facebook, Instagram, they've got you figured out. If you are posting and reposting those types of posts, you're going to see more and more of those types of posts. So again, stop doing that, because you're really subconsciously filling your mind with this is pleasure, this is goodness, and this is what makes people happy, when that's not true. The last one is don't give up. Giving up too soon is another pitfall. Again, this didn't happen overnight, so the changes are not going to be overnight. You've got to hang in there. You've got to be consistent. You've got to keep working. And so don't give up. A lot of times those changes take time, especially when you are changing habits. Maybe you weren't sleeping well. It's going to take time, because you're going to have to start working on all these different areas. Again, it doesn't have to be hard. And that's where I tend to come in, because I help women make those changes. And most of them really aren't hard. It's just learning how to do it, how to work together, and again, having that accountability. So I hope these will help you as you work through going on this journey. It doesn't have to be hard, and you shouldn't do it alone. So I hope that you will connect with me on my Facebook page, Coach Maggie for Health, where I give tons and tons of tips on living that healthy life so that you can be the best, that you can have the energy, that you can enjoy this life and be who God created you to be. Take care, and we'll see you next time. If you haven't, subscribe and get notified. Take care.